Do you find today's society accommodating for people with disabilities? Which country do you feel drawn to explore the most? What strategies do you use to maintain a positive outlook and mental well-being because you are always happy? Today, guys, it's going to be quite interesting. I asked 2 separate short your questions as I've got over 100 subscribers now. I thought I'd do a Q&A. If you didn't get a question in, I haven't decided yet. I might do another one after 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. So keep subscribing. It really does help me grow the channel. I want to raise awareness of cerebral palsy and disability, but also I want to have some fun along the way. Yeah, so let's get into it. I want to do this in one. I'm not going to reshoot the question, so this will be my honest reaction. I have replied to them saying thank you. So the first question is, what is your favourite TV show to watch? Wow. Daily I watch EastEnders and Neighbours. Hopefully Neighbours can find another producer or studio or whatever, or channel or supporter to take it over. But I would say my favourite, I do like Doctor Who. This is a tough question. I don't like making decisions. The best TV show I've watched this year is probably Adolescent, but I wouldn't say that's my favourite. I'll go EastEnders or Doctor Who just because I would never miss an episode, and if I do, it's all on record. Right, so the next question is, which country do you feel drawn to explore the most? That's very interesting. For some reason, I've always wanted to see Niagara Falls, which I'm planning to do later this year. So, yeah, that I would say Canada just for that reason. I've done a lot of Europe. I've been to America. But I went to Morocco at the start of the year, but I haven't really been outside Europe. Besides from that, Morocco I enjoyed very much because it was busy, it was vibrant, the food was nice, the weather was nice, and it started this year off wow. I started this channel off wow. That was the first vlog I posted. But I'm also looking forward to my trip to Australia. It's been my dad's dream, and yeah, we're lucky enough we can do it and follow the ashes. Does that answer the question? I hope so. The next question is, do you find today's society accommodating for people with disabilities? Great question. I don't know why someone disliked that. That was the sort of question I was looking for. Yes and no. Most places, for me anyway, are accessible. There's a long way to go to make it accessible for all people, and I still think people sometimes struggle to ask questions or to talk to someone with a disability just because we may sound different or be different. Yeah, so it's better than it was, but we still got a long way to go. But we need, we need to just make sure the world, is built to allow everyone to achieve their potential. I don't think it currently is. I think people do what they need to do and not go above and beyond that, which is a shame, really. There's a lot of great people out there and a lot of inspiring stories, a lot more inspiring than me. So yeah, I think so. I think it's getting better, but yeah, certain people and certain buildings are not accessible, and people just need to learn how to appropriately talk to people. I hope that sort of answers the question and gives my views on it. But yeah, it's hard because people think people with disabilities are stupid or treat them childlike, which is not right, really. And disability sport doesn't get the coverage apart from the Paralympics, really, and other things like that. And you don't see too many people with disabilities on telly, especially when I was growing up. I know there's a lot more now, which is great. We just gotta keep going with it and just treat people how they deserve to be treated. As I say to people, sadly, it's a club you can join at any age. It only takes one incident to join the club, let's say. So just treat people how you would want to be treated. So the next question is, what strategies do you use to maintain a positive outlook and mental well-being, because you're always happy? I got several comments like this on my videos: oh, you're always so positive. In the truth of it, I'm not. I'll rephrase that. I try to be, but there's bad days and good days. I found a routine helps. So recording videos, editing videos help me maintain a positive well-being. I'm no good at just sitting on my own doing nothing. I struggled at uni, with my mental well-being. I might get into that at a different time, but you just got to get up and keep going. I know that's easy to say and some people can't, but the way to deal with things is to talk about them. I've had a time where I've had to talk to counsellors and things, and it does help. counsellors. There was one counsellor. But just talking to people, I'm a lot more open now than I was a while ago, and I won't share everything online, but yeah, it being creative helps, having great support around you, and when the questions do creep in, just to talk about them. Yeah, so I'm not always maintain a positive, but being around people, I've got good family and friends, and I found that when I have a bad time, just filming a YouTube or TikTok, talking about random things helps me express that, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback which helps me. The negatives I just laugh at, like someone said to me the other day, spit it out. I don't know if that's because of the way I sound, or I ramble on, which I have been doing in this. But yeah, I don't always have a positive outlook, but you've always got to look at what you want from life. Whatever you're going through, someone else has been through, and probably 10 times worse. You've got to get motivation from other people. My mates have been through things, my family have been through things, and you kind of think, well, what I'm dealing with isn't that bad in comparison, so if they can get through that, I can go life with a positive attitude. And I believe we're only here once, life's too short. When the negative thoughts creeping, you need to just talk to someone, distract yourself, go for a walk. Exercise helps me. Food probably helps me, which is not so good, but yeah, I hope that answers the question. And yeah, if you're going through something, you're not alone. Try and talk to someone. It always helps. Let's move to the other short. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, is daily life very painful, or does it not work like that? It just impairs certain things. Also, this person added before people jump on me, I'm not being nasty, just generally interested to get inside you. I think if anyone jumps on anyone for that question, then they've got the issue, because that's all the questions we need to get out there, because it helps people understand. There's a wide range of disabilities out there. I'm lucky I don't have pain. My joints ache a little bit occasionally after a strenuous day. But yeah, I'm quite lucky that I don't feel pain because of my disability. So on a scale of 1 to 10, in physical pain I would go 1. If you mean how hard is life on a daily basis, then I'll go 3 or 4, because I do get frustrated when I can't do certain things, but I'm independent, I live on my own, I can travel on my own, I can do most things. The things I can't do, I get frustrated at, so it can be painful in that way. But so what does my disability impair? You can see it affects my speech, which gets worse when I'm tired. My whole disability gets worse when I'm tired. My knee gives way sometimes. I walk with a crutch. My balance is not great, but I haven't fallen in a while, which is a good thing, but you never know. How does it affect me? It also affects my grip. I shake on my right hand side's weaker. What else can I say? I don't have as much strength in my right side. It does affect me in different ways, but I'm quite lucky. There's a wide range of disabilities, and I can only talk about mine, so I don't get a lot of pain when I fall or hit into a wall. Then yes, obviously, but anyone would if they did that. I got quite good at catching myself when I fall. I've never had a broken bone. I must know how to fall. I do have a soft landing, I guess. I hope that answers your questions. If you do have any more questions like that, then please comment on this video or any of my other videos, and I'll be happy to explain. As long as people ask in a correct way and aren't insulted about it, I'm normally willing to answer a lot of things. There's some things I may not answer, but I'll tell you that if you get to it. So the next question, what's the video that took you the longest to make? That's interesting. I would say the France and Paris vlog, because I went with my mum and sister and they didn't want to be in the vlog, which is their prerogative. I don't want to force anyone to be in the vlog. But yeah, cutting round them and making sure they weren't in it, and we did a lot on that trip, so it just took a while to edit. I'm just putting my videos up now to myself. Yeah, that or my challenge video where I talk about the challenges I have with travelling with a disability, because I filmed a few extra clips and I had to think about what challenges I did have when travelling, because you don't often think about them, you just deal with them, if that makes sense. But yeah, so the Paris vlog for that one. Next question, hi, what is your favourite music and music artist? This might make me sound strange, but I don't listen to music that often. I find if I do listen to something and got music in the background, it gives me a headache. But I do like music, but I'm into my pop. Maybe some would say cheesy pop. So I like things like ABBA, Adele, and the last concert I went to, I think was Adele. Have I been to any more concerts since her festival at Hyde Park? Yeah, I would say Adele or ABBA's my favourite music. If they ever did a reunion tour, it'd be great. I haven't seen their show in London yet. I hear it's brilliant. I need to go to that. I just keep forgetting to book it. But yeah, I don't tend to listen to music even in my car. The next question, do you enjoy your travels in and around Limerick, and do you feel like you have received adequate support with your disability? I'm going to answer the second question first. Yes, I do, but my parents had to fight for that support. I did a short on this a while ago, but yeah, my parents had to fight for the support I needed during school. I'm quite lucky I can live independently. I can get the support I need. My friends and family are amazing. Like tomorrow, my parents are coming round to jet wash the decking and do some gardening and things for me. I have a cleaner, I have a gardener. So yeah, I'm well supported. I know there aren't so many people out there who are lucky enough to receive that support, and it's a fight. You've got to fight for everything. And one piece of advice my mum always said to me, if you're struggling, ask for help. It doesn't matter who it is. Normally, if you ask for help, someone will help you or find someone who can help you. If you don't ask, people aren't going to ask you all the time whether you need help. Did I enjoy my travels in and around Limerick? Yes, I did enjoy Limerick. The people were great. I would like to explore more of Ireland and maybe the countryside next time. I hear it's beautiful. Limerick was a nice city, a bit rough in places, but all cities are. Thank you for your comment about it's really cool how you engage with your viewers. I'm just glad I got viewers. I think if people are sitting down spending their time watching you and they're interested, then yeah, why shouldn't I engage with them? This is the last comment, but there's 4 questions on there. Where's your favourite place you visited? The first instinct is Morocco because it was so vibrant and I enjoyed going outside of Europe. Don't get me wrong, Europe's great. The most memorable, I wouldn't say favourite, but doing a tour of Auschwitz was humbling. And yeah, I got a sense that I didn't know enough about the war. I thought I did, but yeah. So that's the most interesting place I've been and the most humbling. And I would say my favourite place so far is Morocco. Yeah, let's go with that. Where's the place you most been pleasantly surprised by when you visited? Sorry, I'm laughing because I got an answer in my head and I don't want to offend anyone. That's not what this channel's about. But Yeah, when I went to Paris, I've heard bad things. It's busy. It's not a great city, but I actually loved it. The people were really nice. I enjoyed going around the museums up the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, I was surprised by that. I don't think Paris has a good reputation, but I really enjoyed it. Where's the place you really wanted to go? I answered this in, I think it was the first question, but Niagara Falls, and I can't wait to do it later this year. So please subscribe. There'll be a vlog on that later if I'm still going. I say that, but I'm sure I will be. Any places or sites like old buildings, etc., that you have been difficult to see because of limited access? Great question. So, the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam is all stairs, and they're quite steep stairs at times. I was lucky enough I could just do it. I was struggling on the last set of staircases. Old hotels too. I need to be more careful with checking their accessibility, because when I have a bag or something, I can struggle with carrying them bags upstairs. Loads of Europe has old hotels that don't have lifts all the time, but there are enough where it shouldn't stop you travelling. Just check before you book. I think that's all the questions. As I said, I want to keep doing these. I tend to reply to all the comments, so if you want to ask a question before the next one, please do. I might not go into as much detail. Thank you for listening to all my ramblings. I don't know how long this video will be. I will cut the questions down in short to please subscribe and share and comment this video. I will do another one of these at 500 or 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for subscribing. 100 subscribers is a massive achievement. Thank you to you all. I'll see you soon.